Welcome to my channel. Modern Stoics, Evan things that make men more handsome. According to science. Think about this. A man's attractiveness can jump levels without touching his style, his bank account, or even his genetics. Sounds wild. But science has receipts because it's the micro signals. Your jaw when you laugh, the way your shoulders sit, how your voice lands that trigger perception instantly. Miss these details, and you blend into the background. Use them right, and you stand out like a highlight reel. The crazy part, these are things you can start tweaking today. Number 1. Facial symmetry triggers genetic fitness perception. Facial symmetry is a powerful, fast-acting cue or brains used to judge genetic fitness. Across species, symmetry often signals robust development. Organisms that withstand pathogens, toxins, and developmental stress tend to grow in balanced, proportionate ways. Humans unconsciously read this balance as evidence of a resilient genome and competent immune system. In milliseconds, face-sensitive regions, like the fusiform gyrus extract, bilateral correspondences, eye spacing, jaw contours, cheekbone height, lip alignment. When those features mirror cleanly across the midline, we infer stability beneath the surface. This inference isn't magic. It's a heuristic refined by evolution, developmental noise, fever and infancy, nutritional deficits, micro-traumas, nudges, features, off-center. Individuals whose biology resists such perturbations induce more symmetrical, and symmetry becomes a shorthand for quality control. The effect extends beyond attraction. We rate symmetrical faces as healthier, more trustworthy, and even more competent, revealing a broad halo in social perception. Yet, symmetry is archaea, not a verdict. Many asymmetries are subtle, harmless, or culturally celebrated. Grooming, lighting, and expression also sway judgments. Still, because mate choice and coalition build, being once hinged on rapid assessments, symmetry persists as a privileged signal, an elegant, low-cost proxy our minds use to estimate genetic fitness at a glance. Number 2. Expansive posture creates an instant attractiveness boost. Expansive posture, open arms, broad stance, lifted chest acts as a non-verbal amplifier of attractiveness. Unlike facial symmetry, which signals biological fitness, posture conveys immediate social value. When someone takes up more space, it signals confidence, dominance, and resource-holding potential. Evolutionarily, such cues suggest access to strength, status, and protection, qualities that could enhance survival and mate choice. Because our brains evolve to process body language rapidly, these postures trigger automatic positive impressions even before words are spoken. Research shows that people who adopt expansive poses are rated as more appealing, charismatic, and date-worthy compared to those with contracted, closed stances. This effect emerges in seconds on dating apps, brief encounters, or speed dating contexts. The appeal is not merely visual. It reflects a deeper bias towards self-assuredness and capability. While cultural norms may moderate extremes, the universal psychology remains. Openness and posture creates an instant attractiveness boost. Number 3. Lower voice pitch signals strength and maturity. A lower voice pitch serves as a primal marker of strength, maturity, and attractiveness. Across cultures, deep voices in men are consistently associated with physical dominance, higher testosterone levels, and larger body size, qualities that historically signal protection and reproductive advantage. Evolutionary psychology suggests that Ancestors learned to interpret vocal pitch as an auditory cue of genetic fitness, much like symmetry is for vision. A resonant low tone implies not just physical strength, but also maturity, stability, and authority. Listeners unconsciously translate vocal depth into social value. Men with lower-pitched voices are often rated as more confident, persuasive, and leader-like. In women, moderate lowering of pitch can so enhance attractiveness, signaling warmth and emotional depth without threatening approachability. Importantly, these perceptions form almost instantly. Even short voice clips or single words can trigger bias. While modern environments complicate the link between voice and actual strength, the psychological association remains deeply ingrained. A lower pitch signals strength and maturity at first sound. Number 4. Luxury car proximity increases perceived hotness. Proximity to luxury objects, most notably cars, creates a rapid surge in perceived attractiveness. This effect stems from the way humans associate external symbols with internal qualities. A luxury car functions as a high-cost signal. It implies financial resources, social rank, and the ability to access or control valuable assets. From an evolutionary perspective, such displays correlated with provisioning potential and elevated status within a group, both of which could increase reproductive success. Studies have shown that individuals photographed near high-status vehicles are rated as more appealing than when pictured with modester neutral cars. The car itself becomes a cue, influencing judgments even though it does not alter the person's biology or appearance. Importantly, the perception operates unconsciously. Viewers often attribute the allure to the individual rather than the object. In short, luxury car proximity enhances perceived hotness by embedding the person within a narrative of wealth, dominance, and desirability. Number 5. Sexual maturity markers activate multiple attraction motives. Sexual maturity markers are powerful visual and behavioral cues that trigger several layers of attraction at once. In evolutionary terms, they serve as honest signals that an individual has reached reproductive viability. For women, markers such as fuller hips, breasts, and a waist-to-hip ratio around 0.7 indicate fertility and hormonal balance. For men, facial hair, a deepened voice, and broad shoulders reveal testosterone-driven development and physical readiness. These features are difficult to fake, making them reliable indicators of maturity. What makes these cues especially potent is their ability to activate multiple attraction motives simultaneously. They signal not only immediate reproductive potential, but also genetic quality, health, and vitality. In social settings, they can further influence perceptions of confidence, dominance, and sexual availability, amplifying desire, ability beyond biology. Though cultural standards shape which markers are emphasized or adorned, the underlying psychology remains. Signs of sexual maturity are primal triggers that activate overlapping motives of attraction, reproduction, and status recognition. Number 6. Intelligence positively correlates with physical attractiveness. Research consistently shows a positive correlation between intelligence and physical attractiveness, a pattern often called the mutual mate advantage. From an evolutionary perspective, intelligence signals problem-solving ability, social skill, and adaptability, traits that enhance survival and resource acquisition. Physical attractiveness, meanwhile, communicates health, fertility, and genetic quality. When these traits converge in an individual, they amplify each other's impact making the person more desirable. Overall, psychological studies suggest that people rated as more intelligent are often judged as more physically attractive, even when their actual features remain constant. This may be due to the halo effect. One real trait unconsciously spills over to enhance others. At the same time, attractive individuals are more likely to receive social opportunities, education, attention, and confidence that can support the development and expression of intelligence. Thus, intelligence and attractiveness form a reinforcing loop where biology and social perception intertwine to elevate overall desirability. Number 7. Reduced adiposity enhances masculine facial appeal. Reduced adity, lower levels of facial fat, plays a significant role in enhancing perceptions of masculine attractiveness. When body fat decreases within a healthy range, the face takes on sharper contours, a more prominent jawline, higher cheekbones, and clearer skin definition. These structural cues align with traits that humans have evolved to associate with strength, vitality, and genetic quality. A leaner face also reflects efficient metabolism and lower risk of disease, signaling underlying health. For men, reduced adiposity magnifies secondary sexual characteristics shaped by testosterone, such as a squared chin and angular bone structure. These features contribute to a more rugged dominant appearance that many observers rate as appealing. Importantly, the appeal is not purely aesthetic. It suggests resilience and fitness, qualities historically linked to survival and mate value. While cultural preferences can vary, the cross-cultural pattern is consistent. Within natural limits, lower facial autoadity enhances masculine appeal by highlighting cues of health, dominance, and reproductive potential. Bonus point, mirror practice improves natural confident expressions. Mirror practice is a surprisingly effective tool for cultivating natural confident expressions that enhance attractiveness. By observing oneself in real time, individuals can fine-tune subtle elements of facial communication, eye contact, micro smiles, eyebrow art, our movement, and overall composure. This practice works by building self-awareness. People learn how their expressions actually appear to others, rather than how they feel internally. Over repeated sessions, this awareness translates into muscle memory, making positive expressions feel more effortless and authentic. Psychologically, mirror practice also reduces self-consciousness. Instead of worrying about how they look, individuals gain familiarity with their own range of expressions, which fosters comfort and poise in social interactions. Confidence then becomes visible, conveyed through relaxed smiles and open demeanor. Actors, speakers, and leaders often use this technique to project charisma for everyday contexts, dating, networking, or presentations. Mirror practice equips people with expressions that appear genuine, engaging, and confident, boosting both self-image and external appeal. Let's bring this full circle. Attraction isn't random. It's guided by subtle signals, from symmetry and posture to voice, intelligence, and confidence. Each one is a lever you can understand and refine, creating a version of yourself that communicates strength, vitality, and presence without saying a word. The key is not chasing perfection, but cultivating awareness and intention in how you carry yourself. Small deliberate upgrades stack over time into a magnetic advantage. If this breakdown brought you value, like the video for visibility, subscribe for daily practical upgrades, and share it with one man who'd appreciate the edge. Your support fuels future insights and keeps this momentum alive. If you MD'd at this FSR, Drop a simple word like elegance. I want to see it below. Thanks for watching. Your next video is already on screen. Dive in. Keep growing and I'll see you. Thanks. If you like this video, please share the video, and subscribe to our channel, Modern Stoic, and also press the bell icon button so that our next video will reach you easily. Thank you very much.